Erik Spoelstra trying to get the Miami Heat one step closer to the Eastern Conference Finals, something that they have done 5 times under his watch. Tyler Hero is starting to simmer.
This game thus far.
Run out situation, Strus.
And a quick, I believe it was game 1, 0 for 7 from the three-point line. Had a pretty decent game in game 4, but as you said, just continues to not find his range from downtown.
Max Strus. Doc Rivers, how do you stop the bleeding? Miami coming for more. Bam! Off the wing. Scoring from Adebayo. Some of his efforts have been on Embiid and his. The issues now starting to pile up for Philly. James Harden, Grant, just hasn't been the same player. 14 points in 35 minutes. 5 of 12 shooting. Jimmy Butler.
And what's alarming for Philadelphia is just the confusion and just how to sync they have been offensively. You have to give credit to the effort, intensity of the Miami Heat defense, but no flow, no rhythm, no execution pretty much at all this second half for Philadelphia offensively, as Reed has a beautiful
little impact really on the series so far for Thibault.
I thought he got out of rhythm in the series against Toronto, where he didn't play much. He hasn't been able to get back into rhythm, but Oladipo from the three-point line, mid-range, and also, as we said earlier, getting to the free throw line.
Maxey, no. Paul Reed able to take it away from the back. Reed goes behind the back. What a pass. Reed to Harris.
And I didn't know Reed going to play hard, and showing he's got a little something in the bag as well.
Here comes Hero. Euro step to the left hand. 3-on-1 run out. Adebayo like a runaway freight train.
They shot 23 free throws in that game. Tonight, just 6 free throw attempts. So playing defense without fouling has been important. And Coach Spoelstra talked about that before the game, and they've been able to execute on that.
Omer Yurt 7. That's his first points as he
find anything going their way in this game 5.
Our FanDuel Sportsbook live point totals for tonight's game. And right now it is raining 3.
Philadelphia.
So Shake Milton at the line, and Duncan Robinson's falling out of Eric's. There's been a lot of talk about the emergence of Max Strus, Robinson's shortcomings.
Heat in championship moments. Mike Miller coming in, having a big moment, three-point shooting. Shane Battier did that as well, and the professionalism that
mentioned to us. It's been a month-long dialogue between Spoelstra and his players. Good-looking floater that time by Jaden Springer, the Philadelphia.
Well, that month-long dialogue. Continue. Sorry.
Thank you. But difficult conversations, especially with a guy like Duncan Robinson. Highsmith showing the stroke.
You also wonder, too, look, 3rd game in 5 days. You know, played, of course, Friday. No, series is not a series until, someone wins on the road. And it's been dominance on for both teams
in regulation. Boy, what a difference a couple of days makes. What a play, what a drive, what a finish. Hits it.
Earlier, Erik Spoelstra gave him a day off yesterday, go to the beach. I guess that worked wonders here because, as you said, it looks like a different team from Miami. Korkmaz
with game 5 of that series coming up a little bit later on TNT.
Talk about Erik Spoelstra knowing and understanding as coach what his team needs and how to press those right buttons. And obviously Doc Rivers knows as well, and got to expect he'll do the same.
The NBA app brings the game to you. Follow the playoffs, keep up with the latest news, and watch game recaps. Download the NBA app today. We should mention Taylor Jenkins was 2nd in the Coach of the Year voting. So many deserving candidates, Grant. These are not easy awards to vote for.
Not at all. 2 of the best coaches here right now in this matchup, and also fun to see some of the younger coaches have success. Talk about Taylor Jenkins you know, in his third year in Memphis. Willie Green, what he did this year with New Orleans, and having that great second half to the regular season and pushing Phoenix to the limits there in the first round. So not only some promising young players on display here in this postseason, but also some of these young coaches as well.
Here comes Robinson, full head of steam, and contact underneath against Charles Bassey. You look over at Spoelstra, it's crazy to think, Grant, how long he's been here. He actually predates Pat Riley here in Miami. And when that's the case, you know you've been here a long time. Actually was hired as the video coordinator by Chris Wallace, Dave Wall, summer of that 1995 year. And in came Pat Riley a couple of months later, September of '95. Spoelstra said that Riles approached him if he can do other jobs, you know, if he had experience doing some things. And Spo said, oh, of course, absolutely, I got you, coach. Said he lied through his teeth. And what a decision that turned out to be for Pat Riley to keep him aboard.
Well, we talked to him before Game 4 in Philadelphia, and he was obviously, you mentioned the video coordinator back when, you know, it was tape. It wasn't digital video, you know.
Reel to reel?
Reel to reel. Like, he's old school digital. These video coordinators now, there's a lot more technology involved.
I do miss those VHS